Okay, so I've been sat here for like the past 10 minutes trying to work out what to say and how to say it, and I've been pretty unsuccessful. So I kind of think you've just got to come out and say it, really. I think sexual abuse is a subject that's not really talked about. I mean, it's a horrible thing, so nobody ever wants to talk about it, but I think people deserve to be educated on it more than they are. So, I know some of you already know that I was abused, but others perhaps don't. I mean, a lot of you haven't quite looked through all my stories yet, so you won't know the full picture, so I guess I'll just explain things in brief. I'm not really sure where to start, but I guess the beginning would be a good place. When I was in the last year of primary school, my uncle broke up with his current girlfriend. Well, his girlfriend at the time. He had nowhere to go, no house, so my mum offered that he could come and stay in a caravan next to our house until he got himself sorted and got himself back up on his feet. I'd not really seen my uncle much before that. I mean, I was only 10 going on 11. Anyway, we seemed to get on really, really well. We had fun, we played football, we used to go on walks and play cards a lot. I used to stay over there till like midnight playing cards and drinking coffee. But I can't really remember how it started, but one day he asked something of me. I mean, my uncle had been suffering with depression for about 15 years, and I knew that. All I know is that things went wrong. He asked things of me, asked me to do things with him. And you see, if I didn't do what he wanted me to do, then he used to get real upset and angry and say, "Go on, Reezy, please, you know it helps me." I was 11. This probably started within the first month of him moving up to live in the caravan. From the ages of 11 to 12, I was going over there daily, and things were happening pretty much daily. I mean, he always said he cared for me, and it was helping him. And I didn't think of anything differently. I didn't, he was my friend and I trusted him, and he was my uncle, he was my family. Anyway, he got a flat in a nearby town, and I was going over there like on weekends and things to go see him, and things still happened, and they progressively got worse. And by the age of 13, he'd already attempted to rape me. But it was weird because I never saw it like that. I mean, the whole time this was going on, I never even knew it was wrong, because he'd always told me that he loved me and that it was normal. I was going to school and I was fine. My mum was picking me up from the flat and I was all happy. Me and my best friend had a great time. And he was always a lot happier when I left. Nobody could, all they knew is that when I'd been to see him in his flat, he was always happier when I left. If I used to try and resist going, he used to text his mother, my nan, and he used to get her to persuade me to go. Because it was all, go on Reezy, you know you make him happy. But they never knew the truth, they never knew why. So anyway, to finish off, I guess, kind of, when I was 14, I realised things were wrong. I realised it was wrong, and I tried to tell him, and all he could say was, what does it matter what society thinks, Ree? I mean, you can't hate it just because society hates it. And I used to say, but I don't want it. But that never mattered to him. So I guess, I don't know, it's like he told himself that it was okay so many times that he started to believe it. And anyway, it took, when I finally disclosed things, it was hell. I had police at my door and him emailing me saying, what the hell have you done, Ree? And it took about a year to get to court. And that was a really hard time for me and stressful. But I'll talk about what happened after in another video. But I'm left with memories now, horrible memories. And I'll have them for the rest of my life. And I want people to realise that sexual abuse is serious, and it ruins and destroys lives. Thank you.